Yeah, I just came out the shower. That's not blood. That's the Christmas cake. Red frosting that dyed red with red food color and green cake. I need to show you before I eat it all up. I need to put it on Instagram. Well, anyway, how you doing, y'all? Sure, you okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna talk about Dylann Roof, and I'm glad that he found guilty, and let you know that God was on the victim's side. Y'all I ain't perfect, but I do believe that. And even though Trump won, Dylann Roof did not get off. Okay, unlike George Zimmerman. Okay, and it's sad that the 9 people who got killed, my brothers and sisters who got killed, I forget what I said, had to lose their life over a racist idiot. They were praying, they were reading the Bible, and I'm not, I'm a Catholic Christian. We read the Bible too, but actually that's where the Bible came from. I mentioned in the video. Yeah, it's actually we the one made the choice, not me personally, but the church, or the one who chose which book belongs to the Bible to do the second tradition that St. Paul says in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4 and 15. Now, folks don't know that. They chose which book belongs to, because so many books, like, read about Jesus. We weren't. But it was reading about the AMN Church. Actually, we get, that AM Church and Catholic, we do get a lot more than the conservative Protestants. But anyway, they opened their arms to this young man that was being a thug, a racist thug, and he came in and shot them because there were some brothers raping white women. Okay. Well, let me say this to Dylann Wolf. If that's the case, and I'm not suggesting this, and I'm mixed. Okay. A lot of us, people that got killed, have mixed background. And nobody appear black in America. They went that one drop rule to keep us in slavery and victims of racist Jim Crow laws. We history. I ain't the coon. Y'all the coon who defend the one drop mess. Ain't a law no more since Levin versus Virginia case. Okay, but that means that I guess a brother can go and try to kill a bunch of white men people because that's if you saying this because not only that historically, and not just brother Latino too, because mixed with white as well, besides Native American, and some people don't want to hit the black part as well, their ancestry, the Spaniards, they rape as well, and also the English and the French and any other European that came to the United States, and Americans, I'd say. A Native American can do the same. A lot of Native Americans are not pure Native American because of that mixture. Some of them was their ancestors were raped by the white man. No, your history, dude. I'm not saying that with any man of color should rape white women. No. Nobody should rape anybody. And then also, speaking of this, since we have tainted white DNA, because unlike you, although if someone in South Carolina, because they did have some mulattoes who did pass, and they also said that there are a lot of white people with secret African American DNA, meaning they're partially black. They make sure they don't want to admit it, but it's the South, because some of the mulattoes who looked white was, I guess, some smart enough to tell nobody other business, especially, if they were known in town. But it happened. They just go up north. It was in other parts of the South, pass for white, okay? So, point is, if you want to make that little city claim, I guess that they could kill you since that happened in their family tree, and he says it's not going on. A lot of rape cases are going on. The media does not mention how, and I'm not being racist, stereotypical, but they also said that the pedophilia or sex abuse or rape, or that goes on to white on white crime. So you know, black on black crime, white on white crime as well. I'm looking at this video recently, I'm acting like I did in Jonathan's video. I did a video on race play a couple of times. No, not me participating in that bullshit. I'm talking about me bashing the bullshit. And one of the videos is called Ghetto Gaggers. And these 2 white men, sometimes more, get these sisters and rape them for pay. Called the great words, put sperm on their face, spit in their face. The mixed one, ho hawk. that tribe of mulatto, and I'm mixed with whites, like I said, besides the African American, and also have Spanish origin on the white side, the Creole, French, Spanish Creole side. So don't go being out to me saying trying to mix with people. But for mulattoes mixing and native and black and all that other stuff, I would not be here looking at this camera. But a tragic mulatto named Hohawk, well, they shaved her mohawk off after they put calm in her face and said the regretting things to her. And she had a tattoo say nigga ain't shit. Looked it up on YouTube. Yeah, someone, copyright fringe and post. I saw that nasty shit. And I went on the Ghetto Gaggle site and I saw how these women are treated. And they got Latina abuse. Was abusing Latinas too, white men. It's all about white men. So I guess a brother should be outraged Latino too, or someone who's both Latina and white. I mean, I wouldn't advocate this personally, but I mix with Spanish too, from the Creole side since I found out my mama. But let's say someone from Latin America, okay, because I don't have that connection. The LOB has Spanish roots. My roots are not from Mexico or any south of the border or part of the Caribbean like Puerto Rico or whatever. Or maybe Haiti, because Creoles, we have Haitian roots. In Santo Domingo, maybe that too, okay? Your history about Louisiana, y'all. I said read more, I don't know everything. But I guess like there's someone who's both Latino and black, American can come in and shoot you up and shoot your family up because not only this remaking of what happened back in the day of the Native American woman being raped and the black woman being raped, both in the Americas, whether it be Latin or Anglo-American, should I say, or the Caribbean. You never knew that that's happened. That's why we don't look alike. Not all mixing came from rape. My fourth great grandmother was a white woman. Had some of color who's 19 Creole, who looked white and passed, and had my third grandfather. And this, I'm related to Nathaniel Bacon on that side of the family. Yes. And let me let you know. So let's say if I did find some raping, which there are other ancestors who are mixed with white, that was a slave. Should I go in and shoot all the white people up for what happened? Should I also kill all the white people since, if I was part Latino, from Latino American, not Creole, Louisiana, okay? Let's say because the Spanish took over Louisiana for French, know your history, y'all. But if I was to able to do that, is it make it right? When as individuals, keyword, individuals had nothing to do with that. They just happen to share the same, similar ethnicity, but they don't mean everybody in their ethnicity act the same damn way. So because there's brothers raping white women, which I know it happens, but I don't hear rampant all over the doggone damn news. That's the case. It'll be a lynching going on. That's the case. Remember, our African American people were falsely accused of raping a white woman in a lynch, and they knew that he was innocent because he didn't rape him. Because they made sure not to go. That's what when people tell brothers, especially African American people, since we got white DNA and what happened in slavery. And they tell the brothers, when the OJ trial happened, people was talking about you should never remember that white woman. You know what I'm saying? Because of what happened. And I remember my dark skin, who also he's Creole as well, my grandfather, they inside kept mentioning that. That's why we didn't agree all the time. And also I mentioned how I was lighter than him because of what happened in the mixing. And he will mention that OJ should never have married a white woman. He actually felt that OJ was guilty. My grandfather on my dad's side, he deceased, and I want to mention his secret. He believed that he was guilty. I didn't have no opinion until 2006 when I was at Powell Community College and saw a videotape by Mr. Jefferson or Johnson, whatever name, that on YouTube about Nicole talking to her mama on the phone while OJ on a plane to Chicago, which didn't make no sense in him killing her because you can't be two places at the same time, right? Unless you set somebody up, which you don't have no evidence of that. So the point is to you, dear Wolf, and me those who think like you, we have a history of white men raping sisters, Latinas who are mixed. Sisters who are mixed here too. But when we're talking about black, we'll go back history. You know why the Latino is here? It's because what happened in the Spaniards coming there, not only raping the natives, they also married them too. But brought bringing African slaves to Mexico, Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, the rest of us Latin America. Every Spanish colony had African slaves. A lot of folks we don't see no black people because mixing kept going on. Because mejor de raza, better race of people marry, and the children don't look like a black person next couple generations later on. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like in Argentina, shall I say, that happened. Those people that went to Argentina and said, "Where all the black folks at?" Well, a lot of them don't look like us. That's the reason why they happen, even though we're mixed too. But people went out the community and looked, particularly looked for somebody that I had no African DNA. Sometimes I don't look at. Just to purposely have children. That's why the Latinos don't all look like us. You know, they look different. And, you know, with us, they gotta make sure that mulattoes and mixed black folks and people who are pure black keep on making babies with each other. And that's the reason why we do look mixed different shades, but we look more African. Do y'all get that point? Even though we don't look pure African, we don't look like Young Thug, who want to call somebody African when the 2 days at the airport were way louder than he is. I call it like it is. Go, I look like African. I'm going to call him out and say, dude, you look way darker than I am. I ain't trying to be color straight. I ain't better than nobody, but doggone, you looking at yourself in the damn mirror. Man. But you little white dude, let me tell you something, dude. You stupid. We have a history of white men raping. And we are descendants of that. Did you know that? That's why I tell people, don't deny that. Let the people know what happened back in slavery days. You actually making white masters look good. When you say that it didn't happen in my family, yes it did. No, I'm not saying to put the person, the individual who did the rape on a pedestal and say, oh, ooh la la. No. It means admit, because they the one came to Africa. Yes, slaves were raped. Was selling each other. Not slaves. African was saving each other from different tribes. But that white man knew it was wrong. And he was greedy. Because money was about color in Africa. But in the United States and the rest of America, it was about color. Because most Africans who were slaves tried to do natives that way. And when they came in, Christopher Columbus, who discovered illegal immigration, who invaded the Americas without the Native Americans' permission, and they actually opened arms like they did in this church with Dylann Roof. And guess what? They got screwed. That's why we say illegal immigration started in 1492. Don't tell me about they had no laws. No, they didn't come to Europe and say, come here, white man, come to our doggone land. No, you chose. You thought you was in India. No, you were not in India. That's why they call them Indians. Why they try to use the word Native American over the word Indian. Sometimes it comes out because, we brainwashed to use that word. Just like when I was living in Jim Crow days, color and Negro man came out of my mouth instead of saying black or African American. So point is, you understand, dude, you just stupid. You talking about brothers? I'm serious. If a bunch of brothers are raping white women, I'm don't get me wrong, it does happen. But I don't see that all of y'all, more y'all talking about police shootings, brothers getting shot, and fail to talk about the other men of color getting shot, because more Native Americans are getting shot compared to the African American descendant people and Hispanic. People who are solely identify as Native American and from Native American communities, because many of us are both part Native American in this country, they're getting killed more than any other group. Look that up, y'all. That's very true. More Native American men and women, as well, most of the men are getting killed than African American descendant men and Hispanic men. You know that? That's very true. Yes, that's why I keep bringing Black Lives Matter, Latino Lives Matter, and Native Lives Matter, because all the groups combined, we're suffering. And I'm a representative of the Black, the Latin come from Spanish Creole, okay? Even though it's mostly targeted Latino from Latin America, and then I'm also Native American as well. I don't have no chest hair. Yeah, the Native Americans did not like the African or the European, especially the Europeans, very hairy people. No offense. So, I just came out the shower, y'all. Know I got clothes on, I got shorts on, y'all. Don't think I'm been advertised. I want to do this video to get it off my chest. I'm like a person like to hold with to get it out of my chest. But I'm let you know, man, you stupid to make that argument. Oh, they get raping white women. Dude, we see mixed race people having kids, right? I mean, people, women rich people having kids. You don't see a bunch of mixed race children by white women, and they're nobody, the father. Yeah, they made the father walk out. That's most of the time you hear. But they got a divorce and get along. But you ain't hear about I was raped. Now you want to go Parenthood, which that does happen. But that's how I tell people about, y'all talking about raping the white man's family tree. Okay, well, it wasn't the child's fault. It was the father's fault. And there are other people besides the father that named lineage had nothing to do with their rape. God forbid, if I had a son who raped somebody, are you going to say that me and my wife and my other children and anybody before me are the bad people because of that person and my son being a damn fucking sick ass idiot, and I would not want to cuss my son out, and I wouldn't do that, but I would probably say that since he do some sick thing. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't, I let the laws handle. I ain't gonna go to jail for nothing. I'm leaving beaten, but I actually let the laws handle that. And like I'm telling you, my son did that. Lord forgive me. I probably say, yo, go ahead and kill him. I ain't gonna bail out what? Different. I taught you better than not to violate nobody. You don't violate you, don't violate nobody else. That's what we tell him. I would teach him that when he's young. I don't wait till he get older to teach that mess. That's why some of these people act fool, kids act fool, because they done been taught when he was a little baby about right from wrong. We wait till they 4 or 5 years old, teach right from wrong. It doesn't go that way, y'all. It's not going to be drilled to them. But anyway, it's a whole other subject. But Dylann Roof, the spawn of Satan, you're stupid. You're a stupid thug, racist ass thug. Like I said in the argument of the video, if that's the case, I guess a bunch of brothers and Latino men can kill a bunch of white people because what happened back in slavery. And also the colonization in the Americas. Because it was more white. I'm sorry to say this. The reason why men of color, both African American, Hispanic, and maybe Native and other Asians, that our people, I mean me personally, because I don't call myself thug, where we learn our thugging from? The founding fathers did that. It was thugging, killing, murdering, raping, slaving. Yeah, if I was that type of thug, many people who are thugs look at white gangster movies. No offense, some of them are Italians who are considered white, right? Even though many of the Italians are mixed. And other, Bonnie and Clyde, white people. Al Pacino playing Godfather, or other movies like that, white people. They learned that behavior from them before the hood. The reason why that many thugs want to become a drug dealer, don't mind killing, because it's all about one thing. Remember the Bible say the love of money is the root of all evil. Let me say that again. I ain't perfect. I'm cursing. But St. Paul said the love, not the money. The love of money is the root of all evil. That's why in jobs you have people being discriminatory. You have jobs people employee abuse. Abuse employees bullying bosses, doing people wrong, all to get that money and quota out of them. The more productive they be if they be bullied and mistreated. That was the reason why slavery happened, because of the dollar, green dollar, or gold, whatever you want to call it at the time, because of the love of money. So when they sell dope and do all this and act animalistic, it reminds them of watching the movies, seeing the white men who came to America who did the same thing. The reason why they took the land from natives, money. They made natives do things for them, money. They made slaves after money. So if you want to go ahead, I bet you can go ahead and shoot up every bank. The corporations that they benefit from slavery. Money. The reason why ghetto gang exists, besides racial exploitation, money. Them stupid. You think these sisters really would love if they had a right mind to be raped on ghettoguys.com? Or Latina abuse? You think they really would love to be doing that? No. When they were told they ain't got nothing, they go to porn, and if they can't get regular porn, because in the porn industry, the white woman makes more porn than any other woman of color. Why Pinky, was the name, the light-skinned chick, said she's the first black woman to have her own porn company on DJ Flag. Let me let you know, because of two things. She believed in herself. I mean, that's two, more than two. She's an entrepreneur. But I will go ahead and call it like it is, because she's very high yellow, close to a white woman. A dark chocolate woman ain't going to make it unless she's racially exploited. Same thing with the men. A white woman do an interracial porn with a brother, she end up losing her money. Unless it's race play, unless he's being degraded by that white woman. So if a bunch of brothers were actually technically raping a bunch of white women, it would be already a civil war already. We had to get shot at the damn. No, I can't say damn church. It's a church. You have to keep it sacred. No one had to be shot at a church. You had to bring your damn self to the doggone church to shoot somebody and kill somebody over color and race. But we have a history of someone that look like you raping, thugging, killing, murdering, and still do it. Donald Trump rallies. Someone coming there protesting against Donald Trump. Yeah, you might say they're in trouble, but do you see these people who will be white and intelligent say, being docile, please go. We don't want you there. We forgive you. Like the people African said, they forgive you. We pray for you. We have mercy on your soul. Donald Trump is a good, godly man. They don't say that. What they do? Get the F out of here. Get the fuck out of you, bitch. You're holding him. They act worse than a damn fucking gangster rap song. And when that sister came, they spit on her, pushed her. Same as the Hispanic man when came into Honduras, when Jorge Ramos came in there, they took him all, tried to go back to Mexico. And the funny part, doing his white mixed DNA, because he mixed, talking about Jorge Ramos, he looked white. They knew he wasn't up here white. You know, I mean, that's what happened, but let y'all know, y'all stop using that argument. Latinos are, no, they know that his DNA screwed up. That's why they have the category there. Even when they classified him as white, that's why they made sure they were separate from white people. They never went and put no Latino as a president. Get that up. So the point is, besides Native and African, that's what they're looking at. They try to pretend. They know some of these people got some African DNA, they don't want to admit it. That's why they want their daughters going with a Mexican man. Many of them, they're separate here and there. But true whites around ain't gonna accept no Latino of any shade, any origin from Latin America marrying their daughter. That's called like this. Remember, I'm tired of bringing the white woman said that her white friend said you mess with an effing Mexican. Remember, and the white woman distorted the scripture talking about it's against the Bible. I guess I'm cursed then. Do your white and master DNA. That came into my African DNA during slavery. Let's get that straight. I guess I'm cursed. Because I'm mixed. I ain't pure Negro. And I ain't going to declare that lie. But to Dylann Roof, you're a racist ass bitch. Uneducated. We'll start a race war. Yeah. You're not going to fucking win the race war, homie. Let's get this straight. Yeah. They might have machine guns. I tell people that, yeah, that's true. They white people are winning because not only there's division after it's not about that, but also they have access to guns. I'm not talking about in the street a gat. Machine guns that they used a long time ago. They have bombs and atomic bombs, all that. You know, and the only ones, and you talk about ISIS, of those of color, or those outside the United States who have access, who have their own country, people of color. But United States, white folks have the majority have that. Obama had to use them to go bomb stuff up when he before he leave the office. You understand that? So y'all get that point. But if people of color get access to them extreme weapons, the white folks who are racist, who try to fight in this race war, ain't going to win because it's the majority of people of color on the planet. Remember, Europe is a small continent, besides Australia, of course. But you have the big continent, both the Americas, you have Africa, you have Asia. Those continents. So if there was a race war in the United States, remember the Europeans were the minority when they got here. They became the majority because they populated. Make sure you have big families. Then we had the Margaret Thatcher trying to use that against people African American. It reversed because the white women who wanted careers, be the feminists, and all the other stuff they wanted to keep there. They want to keep on those who were dying in them days and probably still abusing birth control and still killing babies. Because they're afraid that that baby outside of marriage going to fuck up their career. And that's why their population is going down. Mexicans, Latinos, who are, meaning not all of them are Catholic, but and also Africans from Africa, like Nigerians, a lot of them are Catholics. We had our church, at the church, my home church, it had been a long time, but I go to the other church, other parishes in Houston. But in my home church, we had African and Nigerian priests. So that's how I know. But they believe in be fruitful, multiply. They don't trust that, no birth control. You'll get married, you gotta bear the fruit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they believe in. That's why they have a high birth rate. Ain't about them jumping the border. And I get tired of hearing that subject. Maybe if you white people and people who consider themselves black, ain't pure black, will stop fighting and using birth control and aborting babies, maybe you can have a huge population. Did you know that, right? It's not the people jumping the border. It's the people making more babies. And y'all trying to go to Hispanic people with that, those who don't practice that faith or don't practice that belief system about abortion. or contraceptives. That was close to birth right now. That's what Marcus said was trying to do. But not only did they use it through the Democrat Party, the Planned Parenthood stuff, but just Jackson selling out. Yeah, but guess what? It reversed back on white people. Just like, for example, we probably had a crack epidemic because white folks was getting on it. They knew people African descent was getting on it. Not all. Cocaine was the high price drug. Crack was the street drug. That's why it's so cheap. So you had to. So remember, Reagan imported. We already got thugs, the love of money. That bonkers for the love of money. Okay, and Ricky Ross and all them sold out in the community, selling dope. They want that money, so their people going against their people, getting that white racist money, and also the drugs. And Reagan and Bush administration brought to the hood, and also Latino guys too, who got involved in the drug cartel, both here in the United States and in Latin American countries. So both men of color, brothers and Latino, and also sisters and Latinos as well, sold out. Who did the drug dealing? Thought they was helping the community. No, you poison, and that's why they're fighting in South California, fighting over some doggone white man's drugs. No damn well killing your people. You talking about whoever killing, if it wasn't for black or brown division. Let me tell you something. The more you keep selling dope in the body or the hood to your own people, you're killing more of them faster than the people killing in the gang war. That's called like it is. But that's on another subject. But that's the point. So there, well, that's what all that thuggery, because people not thinking about right and wrong when they doing that love money stuff. They think about killing somebody because they get it from someone who did it a long time ago that look like you. And yes, I have your DNA, white DNA, and you ain't got no chill to deny it. I tell it like it is. The truth is the truth. You can't change the truth. But the matter is, someone that look like you caused all that thuggery for centuries. And still, that's why they got Trump, because he's a real billionaire thug. He really gonna fuck up the country. That's why we're going to Mexico. And what about me being here in the United States? I'm gonna be Josephine Baker, the male version of John Horse from the Black Seminoles across the Rio Grande. I know Josephine went to France. I ain't gonna stay here in the oppression. I'm telling my people colors of all colors. Black, Hispanic, Asian, Native, mixed, dark, light. You get the hell out of this country. They know, I know what's gonna go down. But Dylann Roof, you stupid motherfucker bitch. I'll let you know something, dude. I'm worried why I talk like this, let you know that historically, it wasn't a man of color, man, a thug and a savage. I'm sorry to say this, and I'm mixed with white, Irish, and Spanish from Spain, because of the French Creole mixture. French, English, besides African and American. Our white ancestors was the original thugs in this country. I said it right, I said our white ancestors. They raped. That's how they came on my end. Besides my poor grandma who didn't rape nobody, but that's how it is. They also murdered and tortured people of color. So all the thuggery that you taught people of color by your scandalous actions, white dude, white racist dude, white supremacist, people of color learned it from the white racist thugs. And they perpetrated on people. Whether we looking like you or those from the communities where we have black and brown and brown, whatever. All because of that money. So instead of shooting 9 people at the church, shoot at the banks and corporations that contribute to this mess. That's why people boycotting during Christmas time. That's why people want to boycott certain businesses. Boycott it, show it's the only way. Let you know that the whole slave trade was about money. And them white racist traders were thugs and slave masters. They raped. And I'm telling people, stop denying that in your family tree. Let these folks know the history. That you are the product of what happened so they won't forget the past. Because people who forget the past are daring to repeat it again. And that's why we got ghetto gaggers and Latino abuse. I guess that a brother Latino could go shoot the white men in ghetto gaggers, race play. Because they perpetrating what happened back then. And see, one thing you want to point the finger at the man of color being at. But when these white folks actually participate in this shit, I'm bringing this up because here's a white man talking about rape. When they participate, so they say they don't love it, they don't hate black people, Hispanic people, ever. They love all races. When you actually participate in a sex act First of all, even though that fornication is not of the Lord, okay, but marital sex between man and woman is of the Lord. When you participate, and it's sad that interracial couples, both married and unmarried, are doing this, both straight, gay, bi, whatever, lesbian, whatever, are doing this. It's true. It's not all interracial couples. There are those participating in this, and it's sad that the person who's white be the mistress or the master to the person of color, and they know what happened back then. Don't know about slavery because it reminds them what they did back in the day. They do this. So looking at ghetto gaggers and Latina abuse reminds the rape that happened back in the day. So Dylann Roof, I want you to know, if you watch that, it's not the white, it's not the person of color. Yeah, there are men of color who participate in this race play too, being a master, or if it's a female, being a mistress. But majority of them that sell in porn, it's going back what happened back in slavery days. And what happened in the Native American. Sometimes they participate, they actually dress up at what happened back in the day to react what happened back in those days. So who was doing the rape, calling niggas, calling, beating, dehumanizing the women in these videos? The white man. And if it's a male involved as being a slave, it's the white woman. So there was no raping that happened. Why are they going back into history books to play this role into sex play? When you're having a sexual act with your partner, usually it's about y'all loving each other and you use your genitalia in the act you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Even though that spiritually and religiously that's supposed to be between a man and a woman that's married. Well, again, I said married. I didn't say outside of marriage. But since people in this day and age take it outside of marriage, whether it be heterosexual, lesbian, gay, bisexual, some of them have threesomes, while they participate in race play, they're reacting the slave master or the mistress, if they did have it, which I heard about some, whatever, whatever they happen. Why are they reacting that? Saying racial slurs? Because they know what happened back in those days. So I have to bring this up because you talk about rape, and I'm like, okay, so I guess I should go kill a bunch of white folks, mix with white, who about ghetto guys and Latino abuse. It's just stupid. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna be real. I'm being hypothetically speaking. That just made no sense. Yeah, they're getting paid, but some of these women are crying on the tape. Some of them just leave out once they already have these two white men stick their things in their mouth and mistreat them and talk bad about them and say racial slurs. Some of these women go out and cry. This is literally is rape. These not, that's why, and I'm gonna see the reason why there's some stars, porn stars, regardless of color, whether we race play, non-race play, many of them do drugs on the set because they really don't want to do it. They do it because of the love of money. So I really am bringing this up because you brought up the rape part. I'm looking at you like a fool because many of us have that in our DNA due to the white part. When a brother, and that's the brother look white, in my case, in my family tree, and I had a white woman out of slavery. It was mostly white men. And usually, sometimes it was, because some people, they were not usually, but mostly it was rape, but there were consensual relationships. And as I tell people, to stop lying about your identity. You're mixed. Let these white folks know what happened. Say, they gave us their white DNA, then maybe we should give us some of that privilege too. Yeah, I'm just joking around. Shucks. That's why we had it. I'm mixed with white people because besides black, we got our DNA white, right? But wait for white man, please. I'm looking at you crazy. There'll be an uproar, shooting of every brother who participated in the rape of white women. So let me know who's getting away. What brother in your hood is that brother that was your friend? Said he not racist? Was he raping white women? Come on now, I want to ask that question, idiot. Was he raping white women? Oh, no, he wasn't raping no white women. Was you raping sisters too? There, well, I gotta say all that. Yeah. But it's okay, Spawn Devil was locked up. And they might do race play in reverse. And I'm not saying it's okay. But it does happen. When you watch the Scared Straight, if it's a white boy, Latino brothers, I don't know what it is, y'all want the white dude in the jail. And then I never get a dark-skinned brother, and the brother, and the white man with long hair. I understand some Scared Straight say, I like chocolate. Come get with me. Now, I remember the white dude, the little white boy, was combing the brother's hair. See, that native blood did not touch him that good. If I had no hair on his chest, like I got no hair on that native blood, okay? The Native American DNA. But dark skinned brother, that white DNA was kicked in, especially the black and the white DNA, okay? And he was combing that kinky hair out. Y'all seen it on Scares Trade? You probably do worse than combing someone's hair on their chest. Probably combing their pubic hair, little boy. Oh, yeah. Now, I don't believe in rape in prison, but if it happens to someone who killed all these 9 people, it had to take God to make me change. I'm being blunt there about my channel. I keep it real. I don't act all that Christ-like. Even as part of my Catholic Christian faith, and I'm ex-Protestant, by the way. I already know that. You know, even when I was Protestant, I wasn't all that Christ-like either. So I guess it ain't changed too much. But anyway, it's on me and the Lord. It had to take God to make me change, say this. But I'll tell you this: if it happens to you, and I'm not talking about them calling you a honky cracker while they're doing this to you or raping, whatever happens to you, dear Wolf, I don't give a damn. I'm not going to be all docile about forgiveness. I prefer to let God make me forgive than the human does. I just say it like it is, and if I don't do it, that's on my choice. Maybe we carry our own load, as St. Paul said, right? He did say that. Do carry our load. We don't need nobody to carry a load for us. So my question is to you, since you ride in jail, ride in prison, and you were laughing about this like a fool, laughing like a devil. Oh, they'll be laughing when you get that big BBC in you too, and sucking the BBC, mixed BBC, because none of us pure black. Be careful of that, dude. You put yourself in that predicament. You know, just no different than the guy who killed Jose Flores. That brother, PSD, and yeah, I agree that, because I'm sorry, I haven't mentioned I'm bipolar, and both the Latino guy that shot people right after Jose Flores was dead, like the guy that shot a bunch of white people. Okay, the reveal about both of these two, because I wanted people to understand you cannot make a comparison about what colors and what both these men, both African American and Latino, was doing a lot of killing in the South. One killed a child, one killed a bunch of white people. That's how like it is. If I was white supremacist, pure white of all my DNA, I would say both these N's, and they'll be SPIC, coon, whatever the word they use, a monkey, above violent. We don't need none, neither two in America. That's what Donald Trump would say. And that you suck their dick like the Latino and Trump and black coons for Trump. Black identified coons for like Diamond, Silk, and Kanye and Kim. Jim Brown and all them. Yeah. Y'all minorities have feel they kissing up that white man. We call it like it is. Latinos for black African. I'm a role, son, all them. All y'all have a field day with that dude. Please do. Don't have a black and brown fight on the White House either. Pick about who gonna pick the next strawberries and cotton. Because that's what's gonna happen. Then I said my bill, so he want it. People African American who vote, I don't want illegals here. And black folks are too violent, and they amayates and all that other crap, and they lazy. When y'all gonna not be lazy, black or brown people who voted for him, you gonna be picking cotton and strawberry like mongrel workers who ain't paid in slaves on a plantation. I cannot wait to see that. Like as I'll be in Mexico, you know, jumping in the water like Josephine Baker did in France. I died and went to heaven in a hot summer day, drinking a cold Corona or maybe pina colada or something. And yeah, so they be in Cancun doing that too. Anyway, the point is, get back to the story of Dylann Roof. Dylann Roof, you're a fool. Stupid ass motherfucker fool. You dumb thug, racist, Nazi-ass thug. If you rot in prison, I don't give a motherfucker. Fuck your ass. Shows it. Don't be careful that BBC or the LBC. No. The BLC, big, thank you. One of the things, because there are Latinos in there too, if they get you in that prison, or a white person who don't think like you, the BWC, if they come near you, I don't give a fuck if it stuck you in the ass and make you be a slave, bitch, in BDSM gay version of it. If they put it on on the thing, I wouldn't care. Probably would sell. Probably go against Latina abuse and ghetto gaggles. They put Dylann Roof abuse, gagging. I had to go there, y'all know I had to go there. Dylann Roof, white racist thug gagging on a BBC or LBC or BWC that is not racist. If y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't want to look at that gay shit, but if it's there, I'm going to be laughing my ass off. You turn red in the face. They slap that dick in their face and put the sperm in your face. Worse than they did, hawk on ghetto gaggers. You gonna be a gagger for someone from the ghetto or the barrio or the trailer park that ain't racist or the suburban, whatever, of any color. I mean, there's a minorities in suburbia too. And also white folks that live in the barrio and the ghetto too. Let's get this straight. You can still slap that dick in you. Don't let it be no the booty wall. The booty wall, yeah, don't sag your pants, Dylann Roof. You probably end up making sag your pants because they came from. That's why I don't sag my pants. Call me a faggot, and all these brothers call me a faggot. Those who do that, dude, y'all don't want to be in faggots because the word sagging came from you showing your underwear so the next dude see you in prison, they ready to stick you in the ass. And I don't want to be stick the ass unless I have a knife right here, and I'm gonna chop that thing off like what's the name? What's that Hispanic woman name from Ecuador who married that white man back in '93? They chopped that thing off. Lorena Bobbitt. Yes, that Latino one, interracial couple. I remember interracial. She chopped that thing off. I'll be the male version of her. Pop! Chop it off. Worse they do it like doing in the Japanese chopping commercial. Yeah. I chop it off. Don't you motherfucking come near me with that shit. I ain't gonna sag my motherfucking pants if I was in prison. Hypothetically speaking, I've never been in prison. But don't sag your pants and don't drop the soap, little boy. Yeah, little boy. I'm older than you. Don't drop the soap. Drop the soap, the dudes can come around and you will not be Miklo trying to kill somebody. You know Miklo, the mixed race dude from Blood and Blood. I'm bringing all these movies up because I watched that. Miklo was the mixed race dude who looked white, who part Mexican, and Blood and Blood out. And remember he set the Aryan Brotherhood guy up. And he about to say, I'll lick you clean. And the Aryan Brotherhood kissed him and laid there ready for him to get his thing set. And what's the name got that knife and shanked him in prison. That what actually happened. You tried to let me off. I know some of y'all who called me fat and gave you if I was in prison, you try to hit up on me. I'll pretend and I'll shank you. Just I ain't going on with the plan. Hell the fuck no. And I'm probably throw up and try to even fucking kiss me. But point is, I call it like it is. So Mr. Dylann Roof, don't drop the soap, dude. Don't, hey, little boy, little racist white little thug, don't drop the soap, homie. Don't drop the soap. Like I say, a bunch of dudes that you want to call thugs, especially of color, black and African-American and Hispanic, and some white thugs in there too. Thugs could be in color. They see you in that in the jail. You thinner than me. And they see you, they buffed up worse than Vin Diesel. They grab you and say, and come here and make a sex slave out of you, and spread them chinks and get you. Man, you better be careful. Shoots, you ain't gonna have that pistol you killed the 9 people in. You ain't gonna have that pistol. They don't do guns unless you're a prison guard, right? I heard they have no. I thought I was working as a prison guard in jail, and they said they can't have a gun. I know, I'm sorry. One do them things, throw them piss at me, whatever, I'm gonna shoot the motherfucker in the face. I'm sorry. Dude, motherfucker, y'all don't give a fuck. Come try to fight me, whatever. It's gonna be about, no, I'm sorry. My bipolar is will kick in. I will get abusive. Now, I don't believe in law enforcement being abusive towards a civilian, but if they do something to me, fuck what I'm supposed to be doing. I know some of y'all who believe that's okay, can be liking this video. Fuck what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm gonna start beating some ass. Shoes. Don't let me get no fucking taser on them motherfucking and they don't get a gun and shoot them in the motherfucking face and blood be all the fucking place. Don't play that me if I was a prison guard in jail. If I was a prison guard in the prison, so don't y'all do that. Then I'm weak. No, I'll snap. Remember I was abused growing up. Don't let the good side fool you. And don't let because I'm not too masculine fool you. I am a motherfucking dude. The last time I checked. Yeah, I heard people pissed throw pieces, man. They throw pieces in my motherfucking face. It probably be on. I will get ugly. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll tell my supervisor right there, motherfucker there. Look here, dude. I ain't trying to get on fucking AIDS up in here. Shit. I'll beat that prisoner up. I swear. Yeah, you will go ahead and put official. It will be official oppression. I'm sorry. You put a piss. I ain't doing nothing to you, and do it to the other guards who do it to you. Don't do it to me. I'll follow the rule, but once you cross that line, I'ma snap. I guess my psychological evaluation for a prison guard won't help. But anyway, point is, I'm letting you know, Dylann Roof, yeah, you got your ass in trouble. Be careful. You better find some way to protect that ass.